ballgate between the Bucks and the Pacers. And to set it up a bit, the Bucks and the Pacers rivalry has been bubbling. They met in the in-season tournament. Tyrese Halliburton hit them with Dame time of his own, or I guess in that case it would be Tyrese time. Did the little Dame time celebration. They were already feeling heated.
If I may interject real quick.
Sure.
Not Tyrese time, just time. T-Y-M-E.
Oh.
Or time, but just time.
I like time.
Time. There we go.
Okay. Time. They then have their first game since that in-season tournament matchup last night, and things were spicy right off the bat. Some fouls. Bobby Portis got ejected during the game. But all that aside is Giannis Antetokounmpo having the greatest game of his career and the greatest game in Bucks franchise history. He had 64 points, and in a normal world, we would just be talking about, wow, Giannis Antetokounmpo scored 64 points last night, didn't take a single three-point shot in that game, and had 64 points. But then the end of the game rolled along. And at first you're seeing this video of some very animated conversations, and you're not quite sure what to make of it. But then Giannis just sprints off to the locker room. And you see Giannis yelling at Tyrese Halliburton. I love Damian Lillard's face during this. Like, what is going on? And it comes to find out that Giannis Antetokounmpo is upset because he didn't get the game ball from his 64-point best performance of his career. He did not have the game ball in his hands, and he accused the people last night of giving that game ball to the Pacers instead. And all while this is going on, the Pacers just casually, put out a little tweet letting the people know that Oscar Tshiebwe, who is one of their rookies, scored his first basket that night. Well, this brings up a great philosophical question, CJ. Who deserves the ball more? Rookie Oscar Tshiebwe, who moved to the United States from the Democratic Republic of Congo as a teenager. He went to Kentucky. He was once upon a time named the unanimous player of the year and then went undrafted and has had the journey and finally gets to the NBA and has his first basket last night. Or does Giannis Antetokounmpo, who scored 64 points, deserve the game ball?
Well, you read through all that about Tshiebwe. Read through what Giannis had to go through to get to the NBA.
True.
A lot of these dudes went through some shit to get here, so I don't give a damn what Oscar went through.
It's not Giannis's first bucket. I would imagine that Giannis, who apparently cares a whole lot about saving basketballs, and I am a collector myself, so I am never going to hate on somebody for trying to collect random things, even though someday you're going to go try to Marie Kondo your house, and you're going to ask yourself, does this bring me joy? And everything's going to bring you joy, so then you don't get rid of anything. I understand why Giannis wanted the ball. I also understand why a player who scored his first basket in the NBA would want a ball. All that to say, it looks like this was just like a silly, goofy little mix-up because the Bucks got the ball. According to this video, my eyeballs are watching the end of this game where an official, and if you look right here, this is the moment where that is the ball, right? Right there in the hands of the officials. That is someone in a green jacket. That is a Bucks employee. I don't know where it goes, but at one point, that ball was in the hands of a Bucks employee. But between the video of Giannis sprinting back to the locker room, looking like he wanted to fight someone. He just wanted his ball. He just wanted to make sure that he had his game ball. You had the Pacers afterwards explaining, like Rick Carlisle's up there explaining why it was so meaningful for Oscar Tshiebwe to get the ball himself. Ballgate. Who would have thought on a random Wednesday night in the NBA, this would be what we're talking about? And who would have thought that upon Giannis Antetokounmpo scoring 64 points, but whatever. We just care about if he got his ball or not. And I would really like to know if he woke up this morning and was like, oh, I might have made a little bit too big of a deal about this. You don't think so?
Hell
I have anxiety over it. I would wake up the next day and be like, oh.
That's because you're not
I'm not great.
You're not trying to throw hands.
It's
very clear. Like these dudes, and it's great part of the in-season, part of the unforeseen results of the in-season tournament is these guys have played, 3 times already, 4 times? And they don't particularly care for one another a whole lot. And you could see it with some things spilling over. Thanasis had to be held back on the bench, which, why are you holding him back? Just let him go. Like, he gets suspended. Who gives a damn? And then you had the Bobby Portis situation where Bobby Portis is like, yo, Wild-eyed Bobby Portis is my favorite NBA player this year.
He has the best eyes in the NBA.
So you had that situation. Now you got the ball situation. They don't like one another. I bet Giannis woke up, because this is how I would wake up. Those mother bleepers got my ball. They still have my ball. That's okay. Next time we play them, coach, check the Nasses in the game. Take somebody out. Just plow through somebody. Because that's how we got to handle it, because they got my damn ball. That's how I would wake up. Hell no, he didn't wake up like, oh, I made a bit too big a deal out of this. No, that's my ball. And then you can hear in the video, people have put words to some of these videos. And so the interaction with Jay Crowder and the Pacers, specifically Miles Turner, is, hey, where's the ball? And they're talking back and forth, and Miles Turner's like, bleep it. Don't give him the damn ball. You're not going to get the ball. Don't give it to him. I like that. I like that. Don't give him the ball. So Miles Turner knows where the ball is. This is how John Wick got started, isn't it? He was looking for something that people had. This is every action movie how it starts.
It's the dog.
You took something of mine from me. I want it back. Now I got to go on this rampage, and I would expect the Bucks and Giannis to do the same thing. Maybe not murder a bunch of people, but murder them philosophically speaking on the hardwood. That he will be catching bodies from dunks. I'm trying to Young Thug this thing, right? I'm trying to Young Thug attorney this, because that's what Young Thug and them are saying. He's catching bodies
CBFD.
in the whatchamacallit, in the studio is what he's talking about, not actual bodies. Man, so that's what Giannis is going to do.
I just really need to know if he got it back.
No.
Because then after the game, he was like, well, they gave me one ball, but I know this isn't the ball.
Yeah.
They tried to dupe him. Yeah. They tried to dupe that man.
You got Miles Turner on tape saying, F it, don't give him the ball.
I need a full investigation launched. The NBA has investigated far less. I need a full investigation launched into who was trying to keep the ball. But I also think there is a case for Oscar Tshiebwe to be able to celebrate his first points in the NBA.
He's a rookie.
Fine.
They were on the, he's a rookie.
Do you think Giannis has a ball from his first basket in the NBA?
I don't give a damn. He's a rookie. He's a rookie. He's on the road, and they lost.
So
winner gets the winners get to decide what happens to the ball. The home team gets to decide what happens to the ball. The MVP decides what happened to the ball. The team with the dude who dropped 64 gets to decide what happened to the ball. In every single case, it is Giannis's ball to decide what he wants to do with it. No, get out of here.
How many balls do we think Giannis Antetokounmpo has in his home? Are they stacked? Are they cased?
He said that he doesn't have the finals ball.
Oh.
So I don't think he definitely doesn't have game 6 of the finals. I don't think he has any of the finals balls. I think that he gets some of these things and sends them to his mom, maybe. He said that's what he was going to do with this one was, okay, it's nice, I'll give it to my mom, but this isn't the ball. And if all you want is a ball, if all you want is a ball, why does it matter which ball it is? This is a matter of principle now. And Giannis seems like a very principled individual. So, no, he's not letting this go.
That's when moms get involved, too. Like, we saw it with Tyreek Hill when he tried to give his mom a touchdown pass in the stands and some dumb fan stole it, and he would not rest until his mother got that ball. Like, when you want to give a memento to your mom, she needs that for her mantle.
The Jessica Benson Show with CJ Hurt, live every weekday at 8 a.m.